Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Doug again. I help real estate agents grow their business with proven systems, strategies, coaching, those sort of things. Today, I wanted to just do a video, talk to you guys about one of the easiest ways to stand out as a brand new agent, or even as an agent who has been at this for a while. And that is providing exceptional client service. Here's the thing. You may not be the most experienced agent yet, but you can absolutely deliver better service than 90% of agents out there. And when you do that, your clients notice and they'll tell everyone about it. So let's start at the beginning. And how do you start off with great customer service from the very beginning? The first thing is the first impression. From that very first call, text, meeting, your professionalism, responsiveness, they set the tone. You want to answer your calls quickly, respond to messages in a timely way, and always show up prepared for whatever interaction that you're having with them. Remember, it's not just about being polished, it's about building rapport. People want to work with somebody that they like and trust. So be yourself, be approachable, be genuine, listen from day one, um, hear their needs, really dig into what it is that they're saying to you and how can you best help and assist those pieces of things. The second way to provide exceptional customer service is communication. Communication is key because if there's one thing clients complain about the most, it's that agents don't communicate. So how do we communicate best with our clients? Well, we need to set clear expectations up front. What is the process? What's realistic and what can they expect from you? A great way to do this is by doing a buyer consultation with new buyers or a listing presentation with new listings. Sit down with them, explain to them what you're going to do for them as their agent and how that process is going to go. Give them regular updates. Even if it's nothing major has happened, let them know that you're on it. So specifically with listings, have a day a week at least that you're reaching out and giving them an update on what their listing looks like and what's happening and what the activity is showing you. With buyers, you're probably going to talk to them more often. But if you're not talking to them more often, or it's been a week or so, have a day of the week that you're reaching out to all of your active buyers to give them an update of kind of where their search is, where their transactions are, those kind of things. Next, practice active listening. Sometimes clients, they don't need the right answer. They need to discover it on their own. They just need to be able to be heard about what their needs and wants are. So listen to them, ask questions about what they're saying and listen to those answers. And then respond to those things in a way that makes them feel heard. And yes, be ready to have difficult conversations. In real estate, unfortunately, we have to provide bad news sometimes. Bad news it never gets better the longer you wait on it. So always address it quickly, honestly, and provide a solution. There's going to be times where you have clients that they lose a house they want, or an offer comes in that isn't good, or a variety of other things that come up, bad inspection reports. Lender issues, things like that. Be willing to have those difficult conversations in a clear way that explains to your client what's happening, why it's happening, and what the solution is to that. And then the next thing, go above and beyond. This is where you can really shine specifically as a new agent that maybe doesn't have the experience to fall back on. Anticipate your client's needs. If you know questions are coming, answer before they ask. You know that when you go under contract on a new purchase for a buyer, the very next question is going to be what's next in the process. Have that answer ready for it. Give it to them before they even ask. Be proactive in anticipating what's coming next. Add personalized touches, birthdays, thank you notes, even drop off coffee, or bring water with you on a long showing day. Things that anticipate their needs, but in a personal way. So if a client has a birthday coming up, they mentioned that they are, maybe it's their child's birthday is next weekend, and that's why they're not going to be available. Send a text on the day and say, "Hey, happy birthday, little Susie. Just want to let you know I'm thinking about you today. I hope it's a great day." Those kind of things. And then solve problems before they become a headache. Whether it's coordinating with a lender, checking in on inspections, paperwork, you're the one that's going to keep things moving. So don't sit on things and hope for the answer to change. Start coming up with a solution before it gets to be a mad rush and a stress point for your clients at the end. These things, they definitely can separate you from the pack and make clients feel like they're taken care of. And then there's always the post transaction relationship. Here's where most agents completely drop the ball, and it's after the transaction closes. A lot of agents, it's that once they leave the closing table and they hand those keys over, that's it. They may or may not ever talk to that client again. A lot of clients will say they would have loved to have used their real estate agent again when they sell their house after purchasing it, a few years later, but they don't remember who their agent is. Um, that's a common theme in real estate. So the post transaction relationship can make all the difference for you going forward. Your relationship with the client doesn't end at the closing table. Stay in touch. Send market updates. Send them home anniversary cards, or even just send them a quick call or check or text to check in and see how things are going. If you know when their birthdays are, wish them happy birthdays. Text them at the holidays, wishing them, Merry Christmas and those kind of things. Let them know that you still think of them after closing. And why should you do this? Because happy clients turn into repeat clients and referral machines. When you provide great service during and after the deal, you're not just an agent, you're their agent. And when you're somebody's agent at that level, they are way more likely to refer you to their family and friends and use you again. So, got a challenge for you guys, and here it is. Think about one way that you can elevate your client service this week. Maybe it's improving your response time, maybe it's sending a handwritten note, maybe it's just making that extra follow up call. But small actions add up to being a big reputation. In real estate, your reputation is everything. If you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more agent growth tips, and or drop a comment below with the way that you're going to up your communication game this week. Remember, your service is your superpower. Use it to stand out, and success will follow. I'd love to chat with you more. If you'd like to schedule a 15-minute Zoom confidential, no pressure call, the link will be below in the description. Feel free to schedule that. Until next time, guys.